continuous circular attacking methods. That's what we're going to talk about. It's also known as Numpi. Numpi is the reason that we study Kung Fu, in my opinion. In my opinion, the Numpi lessons are the most sophisticated combat lessons found in this art. So I've been noticing lately that a lot of you guys have discovered Numpi. And when you send me your videos, I'm noticing a couple mistakes, and I want to go over those right now. One of them is what I call the frozen elbow. Now, when you take lesson 1 Numpi, it's from this left punch. I'm going to duck out here and hit him right into the throat. Now, what's happening is this. This is a continuous motion. So when it comes in, it continues to come in. So I noticed that a lot of you guys are doing this. When the punch comes, you're freezing it up here and it's not moving. So this is what I call the frozen elbow. It has to continue to move constantly. These things never stop. So if I'm doing this lesson, we're going to come here, hit the throat, the kidney, knee the groin, hit the guy in the back of the neck, and kick him right into the face. So what the problem is, though, this punch, if you leave this here and hit, it's stuck up here doing absolutely nothing. Now the thing about this move is, it looks like this, okay? Now what happens, it covers all kinds of stuff. It covers my heart, it covers my ribs, it covers my throat, it covers my temple. It just covers all kinds of these good things. But it only covers it for one instant. So when that punch comes, here it is. It's covering me right here as that punch is there, and then it must continue to go. So the next one is basically ducking versus avoiding. What I'm seeing is ducking instead of avoiding. So if this punch comes, you guys are ducking this thing like this. That's not how this works. So the punch again, see, I can't make a good move from here. So I need to stand upright. So what I'm going to do is avoid the punch as I come in. Now when you do that, if you're going to do this, I would talk lesson 2 Numpi now. So when this punch comes, this one comes here, this arm is going to swing through here, like this. Now this one here is going to block any uppercut punches because it could turn into a windmill. And this one, of course, is going to cover me high. So when this punch comes in, see, it continues around. We're going to hit the kidney, backhand, palm into the groin, hit him in the back of the neck, and kick into the groin. That's number 2 Numpi. So as you can see, these Numpis are great moves. And I highly recommend it. I'm proud of you guys that have found these things. But let's make these changes. So when this punch comes, look here. I've avoided the punch. I didn't duck it. I've avoided it. The difference between the duck, throw the punch again, I can duck it here and hit. Now I have to duck in that case. And there are some that do that. But in this one, we're going to avoid the punch and make the moves. So I want to tell you a quick story about one of my students who went to a seminar in Las Vegas. It wasn't a San Soo seminar. Anyway, the teacher asked if anybody knew any martial arts, and he raised his hand, and the guy said, "What did you know?" And he said he knew San Soo, and the guy said, "Well, that's not any good. The San Soo stuff's not any good." So he said, "Come here and show me some of it." So this is off of 14 Numpi. Now this is going to be off a right punch. So what my student did, when the guy started throwing the punch, he stuck this up there, and the guy didn't want to hit it. So what happens on this lesson, he stuck it up there, grabbed the guy right by the throat, and swept his leg out and threw him on the ground, which super surprised him. So the point of this is, when this moves up here, nobody wants to hit that. This thing is a nasty pointed bone. It's got you all covered up. So anyway, the thing about Numpi that I want to say too is that most of the Numpi lessons hit on the ones, which means the first move out, throw this punch, is a hit. Okay, so the last 80 of them are all hit on the ones. They also avoid the punch, they duck, they do all kinds, they come in at angles, they do all kinds of things. So anyway, for you guys, I want you to make those changes, ones that are doing wrong. Continue to study the Numpi. Good luck to you.